It's great.
I see it, dude. Batman Beyond is a good show.
It's pretty good, man.
That was a good show.
OG Batman, though. Winners semifinals. Squatter Squad's Awestin up against DisqoBunny. Awestin, reigning champ right now at Shockwave, I believe, for nearly a month.
Yeah.
For nearly a month.
These are two of my favorite people right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, do you have stats for me?
Wow, so upset alerts all around. Disco beating Gyo to get here, and before that, he had to take on Major Symphonia, who got to that position by beating P2P Gavis.
Damn.
You're telling me.
Damn.
You're telling me. And I thought for a moment that we would be seeing Disco. I thought for a moment we would be seeing Disco with no bunny mask on. But he's still going to keep it on regardless. I thought that for this high of a challenge, he'd have to take away the final limiter. You know?
You know, when I see him playing with the mask on, I think of Payday for some reason. Have you ever played that game, Payday? Hala Miami as well, yeah, but Payday. And this dude just is about to come in here and create some chaos. That's what I want to see. Let's go. All right, so both of these guys rocking signature characters. Couple of things to keep in mind. Is that look for big damage from Awestin early. He loves his down throw fair combos, and he gets them pretty consistently. Now, on the other hand, Disco likes to win neutral multiple times and uses a lot of peel play. So he's going to want to keep to a mid-range to long-range distance to get the peel out, just to be safe. And then he'll try to move in and try to grab it. But Awestin, knowing that, having good counterplay and simply holding onto the peel, and then trying to get into a range where he can punish the peel pull or retain the peel himself.
Down throw now. And this is the thing about Awestin. You just don't know where his combo strings will actually make you end up. The decisions that he makes whenever it comes to getting some of these regrabs, these combo extensions, they're just all so unique, and it's so intuitive.
Now, both of these guys are kind of looking for that opening gambit, right? Now, at 46%, you can tell they're both collecting data. They're both being extremely cautious around each other and picking up only straight hits there. See, that's what I was talking about previously, where he's getting close enough just to punish him for pulling out the peel.
Right.
And now he's got stage control and a little bit of percentage lead. Ooh, peel coming into play with the trip. Hoo-ha, not finishing him off.
Yeah, I mean, if that was the first version of Smash, there was a chance that would actually KO.
Yeah.
That low. Crazy how much this game has changed. Regardless of how much Diddy Kong has been nerfed, we're still seeing him being near the top of a lot of people's lists. And Disco's going to be demonstrating exactly why. While Ness does have some solid tools overall in most situations, Diddy Kong, he caught him! Forget it! Forget the tools Diddy Kong has. Somehow Awestin actually catching Disco upon landing. That was ridiculous.
That was him making a hard call out. He wouldn't have been able to do that if he didn't make that read, because that takes a lot of time to position and get it right. And if he had missed, he would be at a massive disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. But that's what we're talking about. It seems so unique as we are watching it, right? But for Awestin, it feels very intuitive. He feels the moment in the game, and he thinks, you know what? This is where this can work.
He's the kind of guy that looks at a game and says, you know what would be cool if I could do this? And then he does it, and it works. Whereas with other people, they struggle to make that situation happen.
Forward throw. Oh, Disco. It's tough. He finally was able to actually make it back onto the ground itself, but which is so fortunate. He can't be in a position where he's taking more damage than this. Awestin back throw. That's going to be game one.
Yeah. Now, in the beginning, it was very close. It looked like Disco and Awestin were like neck and neck. Now, where it changed was the punish game. There was a moment where Awestin broke away with that up B that really was the changing of tides. And at that point, Disco had difficulties closing out the stock, closing up the percentage gap that was building, and as a result was a bit too late, and that's where we see the 2 stock from. Now, adjustments he could make are don't get up B'd for one, but trying to be more defensive and neutral, understanding like, hey, this is where I need to be even more cautious of things that could kill me. But now we're getting the swap over to Sonic.
And, I think there's going to be, of course, a lot of mix-ups here in regards to Spin Dash. But Awestin, he doesn't have any time for the mix-ups. He's just trying to put on as much pressure as possible onto Disco.
If he had not sweet spotted there, he could very well have been dead already. And in that situation too, he could have very well been done for as well. It looks like Disco is just having difficulties getting back onto stage.
Yeah. And actually, the big thing for me is looking at Sonic. He's the kind of character you expect to be very hit-and-run oriented. He gets the hit, he gets out. But Disco isn't even able to get these initial hits. Awestin is constantly catching him, just choosing the right times to use those nairs, like we saw right there, to constantly put himself out of bad situations while simultaneously racking up damage on Disco.
Right. The idea being is that you're trying to put out preemptive hitboxes because Sonic is so fast that he's going to be exactly on top of you before you even think he should be there. So by putting preemptive hitboxes out there, you're saying, I guess you're going to be here, and I guess that I'm going to be right. Now, the counterplay is whenever Sonic actually isn't there, and whenever you took that extra second to wait, and now you're in recovery frames. But lucky for Ness, he doesn't have a ton of those. He isn't super recovery heavy unless it's some of his special moves or his smashes. But at this point, Disco has done such a great job of, trying to just hit and run that game. But Awestin really is reigning supreme right now. He's constantly pushing out.
So get up attack. The option from Disco works out as Awestin tries to go for the extra damage with the PK Thunder. And now, Disco, it's when you look at Sonic, he needs that maneuverability. He needs the ground below him, and Awestin, by playing so aggressively, is not giving him the ground to work with.
Forward throw, and has the positioning here to push him back upwards. He's going to look for the forehead. Now, raise the Rufus. He's not going to be able to finish him, though.
Yeah, I was wondering. I guess he wanted to go for the guaranteed back air versus the possible up air there.
What's he going to do? Grab? No. He's looking. They're both having some counterplay. They're both trying to figure out that one opening because they know that they're at these high percentages. It's the next decision that counts.
Yeah. Disco definitely wants to psych Awestin out, try to make him throw a nair out preemptively and then punish the landing. But wow, the call out! Oh my god, and Disco is not having any of it.
Are you? Shut up. That really just happened?
Yeah, that happened.
All right, shut up for a minute. I'm going to watch this replay. I don't believe this, dude. Em, do you have a replay for me? God damn it, dude. That was so sick. All right, look, I'm watching it again. How? How did he?
Okay, you're okay.
Disco, all right, I get it. I got styled on. Please.
Not once.
Please.
Not once. Twice. Not once. Twice.
No one does it like that.
No one I've seen.
No one
can make those reads like Awestin. And it's just intuition for him. He just feels like it's right and he does it. There is only one person that I can compare that to.